When was that match with Galvão? It was like 10 years ago?
The jiu-jitsu match that I did with, his name is Galvão, his last name. That was maybe 8 years ago. 7 years.
That was Andre, right?
Think. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, Galvão. Mm-hmm. That to me, from my perspective, if I were you, I'd be thinking, shit, I'm competing with one of the most renowned people in the world. That makes me feel uncomfortable or scared. Did you feel any fear or tension going into that? Because you look so chill. I like your style because you're just, and to someone who doesn't watch jiu-jitsu, I'm sure it would have been such a boring match because nothing was flashy was happening. But you look at the technical elements of what you're doing, you're just not allowing anything. And he's so much force and power, and you're just, and your face is stone cold.
So what happens is, yes, for sure there are nerves, and it's the unknown. I don't know him. He's a very decorated competitor. I have competed a little bit, but he's competed 10 for every one that I have, if not more.
So much.
And there's nerves, but those nerves kind of get massaged into like almost excitement, right? You just kind of flip it. I'm nervous, but you know what? I'm excited. And I'm excited for the opportunity to experience someone with so much experience, with so much, prestige, and just, like I said, it's very highly ranked. As well as I get to put myself to the test because I'm curious to know what it is that I'm lacking. Where am I exposed? Where are my weaknesses? And it's not anybody that can show me my weaknesses, especially 8 years ago. I'm 40 now. I was 32. When I'm 32 years old, it's very difficult to find someone that can get me and show me this is what you need to work on. This is where you're weak. Mm-hmm. But someone like Andre Galvão, he has the potential to do that with his physical attributes and as well as his amazing, his wealth of knowledge. So for sure we're nerves, but I'm very fortunate to have had my grandfather as well as so many other Gracies as kind of role models that I looked up to. And there was always an energy of, hey, let's go. Let's roll right now. It doesn't matter if I'm not warmed up or if I haven't trained for the last 3 weeks or I just got off and had an infection. I'm ready to grapple right now at any moment. So I take pride in that.
Right now.
And the reason why I can do that is because there's also safety. If I lose, if I get submitted, I can say, hey, stop. I give up. I can tap out. Now, naturally, if I get tapped out, there's a little bit of a feeling of, oh my gosh, I got tapped out. I'm not good enough. But I don't allow the fear of getting tapped out to keep me from grappling with someone. Because if that was the case, then I would have missed out on 15, 20, 30 amazing, very experienced, high-level training partners that I've had the, great pleasure of rolling with over the last 8, 10 years. I'm talking like 20, 30, like world-renowned, like highest level athletes that I've grappled with. And every single one of them could have potentially tapped me out. Now, let's just say out of all of those, like I have maybe 5 or 6 or 7 actually did tap me. And that's okay. It's part of the game where it's very easy for someone that has a name that I have and has the exposure that I have to fear being defeated. Because if someone beats me, what does that tell my 1,000 students or
takes
my
you down a peg,
10,000 students, 100,000 students around the world? It tells them that I'm not quite that good. But I look at it the other way. If I get beat, it actually tells them that I'm human and that I can make a mistake. People make mistakes when they're in the middle of fighting someone. You leave an arm out too long. Mistakes can be made. And even though I make a mistake, the next day I'm back on the mat. I love jiu-jitsu. I'm teaching it again. So I have everybody is susceptible to making a mistake. So I think that the people that are learning from us and that are behind Gracie University, I don't think that they see me lose. There's another match I did that I lost. I don't think they see that and say, oh, I don't like him anymore. I'm not going to learn from him. I don't trust him.
I don't think that. No one expects you to win every match.